Fire is unreal right now. Yeah, I think buckle in for the ride now because this next chapter is going to be the best one yet.
Well, Tim, a lot has happened since the last time we sat down together for a podcast. You've been in the headlines recently with the restructure of your new team, so I reckon we waste no time and just get into it straight away. 100%. What compelled you to feel like you needed to mix things up?
I think the biggest thing for me was a change, something I wanted to do. I wanted to do things a little bit different, just for myself. It wasn't that anyone did anything, but just a new little refresh that was needed for quite some time. And I felt like it was the right time right now.
Absolutely. And you mentioned it there, and I think a lot of people will be naturally wondering, was there a falling out or was everything on civil terms?
Yeah, everything was on civil terms. Everyone, like, of course, it was very hard for myself, you know. I've been with the guys for such a long time that we're all family, you know, and the fact that, you know, I had to go my separate way, of course it was difficult, but no falling out. Everyone's been super supportive, and yeah, I just appreciate everyone.
Absolutely. No, that's fantastic to hear. And obviously I'm humbled to be a part of this new restructure and grateful you trust me with helping put together your new team. So far we've brought on Mike Altamira, a very experienced figure in the boxing industry who will act as an advisor and matchmaker. You've got Jeff Fennick as a mentor, and obviously you still maintain a great relationship with the team at No Limit. And now the focus is finding you a suitable trainer in America, where obviously you'll base your camps there for the foreseeable future. What excites you most about this next chapter in your career?
I got a blank canvas and I got my own paintbrush and I can just do whatever I want. But yeah, being able to rewrite my painting in the way that I want to is the most exciting thing for me.
100%. And looking back since you first turned pro in 2016, what's the biggest lesson you've learned so far?
The biggest lesson, it's a tough one actually. When you feel like giving up, don't, because you never know what can happen. And I'm currently going through that right now. There's so much more exciting stuff around the horizon. Don't take it to heart, you know. You are going to fail in life, in sports. It's part of growing up and part of the evolution, but just learn from them and sometimes the hard decisions to make are the ones that are the correct ones and the ones that you only grow from.
And do you think, obviously, the decision to restructure your team has been one of the hardest decisions you've made?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's probably the hardest decision I've ever really made in my career, in my life. It was just a really emotional roller coaster, of course. But yeah, when I stick to something, I knew it was the right thing, and it makes me just want to go all in every time. And this is what it is, all in.
And you touched on it there. At this point in your career, do you still have that fire burning in your belly?
Oh man, the fire is unreal right now. Honestly, the fact that I should have done this maybe a little bit earlier just for myself, just for the fact that I can have my own paintbrush and be able to rewrite to the way I want things, and it's a little refreshment for myself.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've obviously reached a level of material success. What inspires you to keep pushing for the very top in one of the hardest sports in the world? Why not just stop now?
Yeah, I think for me it's always about the mark that you can leave when you're gone. I haven't reached to what I want just of now, even though the early successes have been so great. I think the evolution of a person, the evolution of Tim Tszyu is you always want more. I guess it's good and bad and different reasons, but it's good because it pushes me to always keep on going, and that's what keeps me motivated and strong now to this very day.
And in this next chapter in your career and with your development as a fighter, what little adjustments are you looking to make over the next few months?
Technical wise, being able to develop as a boxer. Business wise, see what it has to offer, to dip my toes in, and also with everyone on board, just to have a connection, to build a team that everyone's aligned together, where we all have the same purpose, just to be together, you know. It's a cool thing, and yeah, that's what I want to do now.
Absolutely. And what kind of impact do you hope to make in this era of Australian boxing?
The biggest one right now is going to be just the influence you make. You know, I see the amount that I already do, but to make it even more, to see what the next generation, not just the next generation, but just the average person, what they can achieve and the impact you can make in changing their lives. I think that's a big part of what keeps me motivated to this very day.
And on that note, with your platform, what's one message you'd like to share with everyone following your journey?
Yeah, I think buckle in for the ride now, because this next chapter, the chapter 2.0, is going to be the best one yet.
Absolutely. Tim, always a pleasure chatting.
Thank you, Darcy.